and I vowed I was never going to get up on a stage and speak again. I actually hate listening to myself. Big day. It's the day of the launch. Thank you so much. Thank you for my masala tea, which is absolutely key. My throat is already killing. The ginger and masala tea is such a game changer. I probably shouldn't be eating chili idli sambar, but when in India, you have to eat idli sambar. It takes me right back to being 6 years old and doing my bharanatyam, and actually the only thing I really enjoyed was the idli sambar. But look at me, I'm like literally like I'm wearing a white dress and I've got 2 napkins on me. Because I'm clearly picking the wrong food. This is quite a big bite. So we are now on our way to the venue. Sorry, I'm having a lemon sip at the moment to try and soothe my throat.
I think Dr. V and I have had sleepless nights for the last, I don't know, a couple of weeks. So has the team.
Yeah, I mean, please, Dr. V, can you have you on the stage, please? I'm the person that tells you not to buy my product and to buy someone else's product because it's cheaper. It makes me a really bad business person.
When we look at India, there are 3 main things that are happening to the skin. There are 3 main stresses that are taking place on the skin. Skin cells, to take off all the dull hyperpigmentation. Then we've got the BHA, so that's your salicylic acid to unclog the pore.
Texture. So how can I get rid of that texture as well as pores?
So what's basically happening is, very common, is when your pore gets filled with sebum. Welcome to the collaboration.
Dr. V, welcome to India. We're more sensitive. So if you put retinol on top of it.
Hi, I'm Mihir.
So he's in charge of PR, and he's basically anything that you see about me in the media here, it's his fault. Alright, hey guys. Okay, so they've actually just been saying that they wanted me to do the behind the scenes of how this thing actually happened. And I was saying that actually I was in my lab here, Supreet was in his lab in Dermaco, and we'd be via WhatsApp sending videos to each other to see what his look like, what mine look like. And then look at this, I'm loving the LED strips that go around every single product. So not only is it the name, but also what each product does. So this is actually, I think, a product that everybody needs. This is the peptide hydrating toner. And so what it does is it unclogs the pores because of the salicylic acid. It's also got 5% glycerin in it, so hydrates the skin. It's got niacinamide in it to strengthen the skin barrier. So this is something that I feel like, especially with the pollution, it's only 1% salicylic acid, is something you want to be using every day. So this is very cool. Everyone gets to become a cosmetic formulator. And then this, I don't know how people use this, but basically I wrote out all these questions. They've put them into these blocks and you just turn them around. So for example, what causes PIH? Sun exposure, hormones, acne or pregnancy? What's the answer? Go. Acne. You cheated. Okay, at what age do we start to lose collagen from the skin? 30, 21, 25, 35.
21.
Very good. Look at you. Which following statement is true? You can get rid of enlarged pores. You can minimize the appearance of large pores. Get rid of or minimize? Minimize. Very good. Then over here we've actually got guess the ingredients. So all the different, we've got little tips and what the actual ingredient is inside. And over here, people could choose, there we had little slot machines that you could put it inside and it would end. If you ended here, you've got personalized skincare regime by Dr. V, and these are all the oops columns.
And I've actually identified where the gaps in the market in India are and the products that we actually need to create. So I'm going to go to dinner now with Varun and Ghazal, and I'm going to give them my shopping list of things that I think I need to manufacture for India. But really it's going to be based on this range, isn't it? So we need to see how well this range is received, how many people love it. If it does really well, then let's do more. Let's create everything. Everything that's needed for the Indian market, we can do this together. So let me know down below products that you think I need to make for the Indian market. I've identified some very interesting ones. For example, dry skin, which for some crazy reason people are being prescribed steroid cream, which is insanity. And I think the reason for that is just that there is no good offering for eczema in India. Everyone thinks India is hot, it's all about oily acne prone skin. Yes, it is for a large percentage of the population, but actually, what about everyone with eczema and dry skin? There is nothing. There's nothing. The moisturizers are water as the first ingredient. It's an emulsion, it's not enough. We need fat as a first ingredient. So that's might end up being our next range. Who knows? You let me know. Then here I've talked about environmental aggressors on the skin, the common skincare concerns, the solution. Then here they basically created an entire storefront for me. Like even this, how beautiful is this? Okay, we're doing the vlog here, yeah? Okay. Alright guys, this is for the vlog. So basically, this is our cosmetic lab in Delhi. Everyone's making their micellar waters. Do you want to show you micellar waters? And one thing I've learned here is when someone says to you, can I ask you one question? It means 5 at least. Everyone's got a very special 40 mils. So 44 mils is 200 mils. So you just walk. So when I was 14 years old, I debated the head girl in school. The debate was, do blondes get more attention than brunettes? I epically failed that debate to the point that 100% of the girls in the audience voted for the head girl, and I wanted the earth to swallow me up, and I vowed I was never going to get up on a stage and speak again. And so from 14 years old to 24 years old, I did that. I hid from every public speaking event, and actually it crippled me when it came to medical school. I lost so many opportunities because of this failure. Then what happened is I got married to my wonderful husband, and he said, this is ridiculous. Something that happened to you at 14 shouldn't be defining you now. He said, you need to go on a public speaking course, especially if you want to run a business that's about teaching. Because there can be times that the teachers are not going to be able to make it, and actually you're going to have to step in. So I did this course called the Andy Harrington course for a weekend. And I actually realized I love speaking on stage. And I wasn't really tested until the following week. The following week, we held the largest course at King's College London to get into medical school. It was all sixth formers, and they wanted to learn about the interview process. That morning, 8 a.m., I get a phone call from one of my doctors. And she said, Vanita, it's taken me half an hour to get to the phone. My back is spasming. And she said, you're going to have to teach. This was 8:30 in the morning. At 9 a.m. is when the lecture started. I hadn't even seen the script. And so I was having a minor panic attack, and my husband basically said, Nita, this is what you've been training for. This is what you're born to do. Now just figure it out and do it. So I looked at the first lecture, first half an hour. I learned the first half an hour, and I went on and delivered it. And then I went to the toilets and I learned the next half an hour, and I went on and delivered it. I did that for 8 hours straight. And at the end, I got this standing ovation. And I remember thinking to myself, I wish this failure had not defined me. I wish this failure had not crippled me. I wish I had a growth set mentality that made me think, okay, so maybe that didn't work. Why didn't it work? How can I improve for next time? But I was young, I was naive, I was insecure, and it just stopped me in my tracks. And so today is another one of those big days. I had to get up on stage and I had to lecture to India on why my range has been formulated specifically for them. And actually, I think it went so well, and I'm glad that that one failure in life hasn't crippled me forever.